sorry.
Over 15,000 dancers have auditioned for YAGP over the year. 1,900 of you, the most promising, have come to Tampa to share your talents with everyone.
This is really the big moment.
It's one of the biggest senior years I think we've ever had.
This is a true global dance summit.
I think the moment I wanted to start taking dance seriously and really assured myself that I had the goal of wanting to become a professional dancer was summer of 2022 when I went to the American Ballet Theater Summer Intensive in New York City. It takes a lot of dedication and the first summer intensive like that, and I was about 10, I want to say, just training every day, and there was just so much talent I was surrounded with. I just knew then that I wanted to become a professional dancer and really pursue this career and follow the pathway. I would say this year, and specifically leading up to YAGP, I focused a lot more on my mental training rather than also just my physical on top. And I also did train a lot more physically this year as well. I bumped up my training times and really had more privates and one-on-ones with teachers and coaches to really prepare for the competition. I would say my mom's very big on the dancer's mindset and really understanding yourself personally. And my dad's a big meditation and visualized person, so he's also really helped me kind of lean onto the pathway to help myself. Morgan. With Mr. Do and Miss Do in my contemporary, we talked a lot about the dynamics of it and really pointing out the parts that are meant to be smooth and slow in contrast with the sharp and held parts to show the judges and show the audience the different dynamics and lyrical changes to show different movements that I'm capable of doing, especially backstage, learning how to really control my energy and be able to control what's around me so that I can stay focused when I go on stage. Before each performance for Nutcracker, spring shows, or even competitions, me and my friends always have this little ritual or dance that we do to get us in state and kind of hyped up. It just gets us in a good mood and prepared and a happy feeling before we go on stage. When we're all doing it together, it really shows how much support you have too. It helps you feel better knowing that doing this, they're also showing their support for you, and I love it.
Number 304, Kiana Henry, and Joanna, performing arts speakers in USA. 98, Grace Ramos from Runqiao Du Ballet Coaching, Maryland, USA, caught in a windstorm.
Getting to go to YAGP Finals was just such an incredible opportunity, and being on that stage and performing is an incredible feeling. It's hard to put into words, but it's just so surreal being on that stage, and the adrenaline and the feeling of performing for an audience, knowing what I worked so hard for months and weeks is coming together. One of the things I love working about with Mr. Do, especially in classical variations, is that he has a very good eye for the little movements. So we're able to talk about just the little critique and specifically transition moments that even watching back my videos I wouldn't notice, but he would notice and point them out and really work with me on it. And he wouldn't just have me do it and then move on to the next thing. We would repeatedly do it. He would make me show it multiple times to ensure that I have it consistent. And we also talked a lot about the expressiveness and the artistry. Specifically in the variation I did, there was no big jumps or big turns. I would say it was more extensions and artistry. So we really worked on showing the expressiveness and the storyline of that variation. And I'm thankful to have worked with him on that, because he really brought out my artistry and dynamicness in the variation to result in a better performance.
Number 398, Grace Ramos, Runqiao Du Ballet Coaching, Maryland, USA. Ramonda.
I think one piece of feedback that I really learned this year that stuck with me is focusing on myself rather than others. At the end of the day, the competition is between yourself and wanting to be better than yourself each day and grow. And don't be afraid to be seen trying. That way you become more consistent and be able to do it on stage on a performance. The feeling of being on that stage, the feeling of happiness, joyfulness, and freeness just reminds me why I'm doing this in the first place, and it reminds me the point of doing all this is for that feeling of expressing myself through movement to the audience. Feeling the joy in myself and hopefully expressing that joy to the audience so that they feel something too. It reminds me of the reason of why I work so hard every day to become a professional dancer.